Hello, it's Kindo, and today I'm back with another Tuesday tutorial for you guys. Today we're going to be going over the Shah whistles. Very, 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 very tricky one. I almost just passed out. I'm lightheaded. So if you've never heard of the beatboxer Shah, you guys gotta go check him out. Man he's a whistle god, and just his style is so unique. He did some wild card where he did like or something like that. You'll hear it and you'll go, oh, okay, that's what Kindo was talking. Go check that out. That whole wild card, the whole thing makes no sense. It's absolutely nutty. He goes like or something like that. And I was like, oh, it was the craziest whistle ever. I had to learn it. That's this whistle. Now I'm teaching you guys today. Let's go. So for this whistle today, you're going to need two things. One, you're going to need an inward whistle this time, not outward, not what. So you're going to need an inward whistle. You're also going to need inward bass. If you need either of these techniques, I have tutorials on both of them. So if you need to go learn the inward whistle, go check it out. If you need inward bass, go check it out. Also, go check out the Kindo's tutorials playlist. There's over, what are we on, like 44, 43 tutorials now? There's a ton of tutorials if you guys need any sounds, and they're in order from 1 all the way down to 40, and we keep on going. We keep it going. Let's go. First thing I want you to do is get that inward whistle. Get that thing comfortable where you're able to just hit it, okay? Even if every time you hit it, it's a different note, maybe you go, and the next one you go, and the next one you go, that's fine. But as long as you can and have a little bit of a range with this inward, right, and just kind of hit it, that's the first step. And if you have that, we're doing good. Second step, you need inward bass. Yeah, that's it. If you haven't learned this yet, go learn it. Like now. I already told you about the playlist. Just try putting them together and see what happens. So. And yes, it does take a lot of air. Okay. So you can kind of hear I kind of had it there. I kind of didn't, right? At first it was kind of, and then all of a sudden the whistle kind of started happening. Okay, it could be even better though. What you're aiming for is this. Okay, let me give you guys a goal, an example. You should be aiming for. Okay, it is literally half inward bass, half inward where it creates, or half inward whistle where it creates this gnarly inward tone, and I call it the Shah whistle because he's one of the only dudes I've ever seen do it, and he was the first person I ever saw do it. So that is the goal that you're aiming for. For now, like I said, just try to find a tone. So for me, it was kind of, and then the whistle started happening. What I did is I hit it, I just tried hitting an inward whistle and inward bass. And here right there at the end, it's very slight, but hear how there's a little bit of whistle coming out? So what I'm doing for me is I was taking my whistle and I closed I guess you would say the whistle hole. I closed it off a bit and it causes it to go a little bit higher pitched, and then boom, I was able to actually kind of hit it a little bit, right? So I'm gonna try that again, but I'm gonna, rather than go whoo and tighten and go to the small circle, I'm just gonna start at the small whistle hole there and it's closer. It wasn't perfect, but you can hear it's getting there, right? Just kind of like the last whistle where we went over the firecracker whistle and I was teaching you guys how to do this, but like with the chest bass outwards. The technique, if you've already worked the whistle and the bass, you already have it. Now it's just refining it and finding that perfect spot where when you go to hit it every time, it hits. I can't tell you how to adjust your face because everyone's face is different. I do use this as an example in every other whistle tutorial. I'm going to do it again in this one. I have an overbite. Right, you can see that when I smile or when I close my jaws together, you can see that my top teeth sit over my bottom teeth like this. They should be like this, but they're not. I have messed up teeth and they're like this. Okay, because of this, if I'm going to whistle, when you whistle, like listen, even if I do a basic, just a simple one, there's a full tone that's happening, right? To get that, for me personally, because I have an overbite, I have to shift my top teeth back so they align. That way, to get that smooth tone, now that my teeth are back and aligned together, now there's a smooth airflow. When I have them like this naturally, even though my teeth naturally sit like this, the airflow can't work because one's above the other. So the air's gonna hit like this rather than coming out my mouth straight like this, if that makes sense. Even though this is inward, it's the same thing. You're still trying to find that perfect, some type of salt where it's not like, but like you don't want it shaky. You want it to just and be able to hit an inward whistle. From there, you can hear that I kind of had it and I kind of didn't. Like I said, for me, from there, I took the whistle hole, I made it smaller. Cool, there we go. Maybe it wasn't the most perfect thing, but now I have a tone and I can start working from there. Now I got it. Now, not to jump around, I know I'm kind of bouncing around with a bunch of tutorials, but if you guys remember the vocalized whistle, we did the, remember I was telling you guys you can kind of go E and O, and you can, and, right? You can get that E to O thing going on. You can do the same thing with this inward bass whistle. So right now, this that I'm hitting is kind of like an EU. It's like EU, right? If I go EU to an O, and it does take a lot of air. So if this is your first time doing it and you can barely do this, I wasn't always able to control it like this. And even now, I wouldn't even say this is control. I just think I can do it longer. But try working that. Once you find that spot, right? Start working and try working all and try working all these different positions. I know I sounded silly, but seriously, work different positions, especially with this, because there's so much. It's an inward whistle, and you have so much support because you're doing such a heavy bass that like pitching on this is that's why you can hear me go like da da da, and I'm able to do it fairly easy, just because you have so much support on this when you're doing it inwards. It does take a lot of air, but as far as finding the note and actually getting it to hit, you don't really need to do much. You just need these two techniques to come together, that inward whistle and the inward bass. So when you hear me going like, it's literally going inwards. Okay, it's just you're adding that inward bass on top of it. You're just layering it on top of the whistle. Now, as far as the thing I was doing, like the triplet notes, the da 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 da. Okay, even as you just saw me just now, I don't have it down perfect. Okay, this is a very tricky technique. But once you get the breathing down, like once your lungs aren't killing you too bad when you're doing this, start trying to tongue the note. So, for example, if we take an inward whistle again, right? But if we wanted to do multiple inward whistles, we'd go like two, two, two inwards, right? And or let's say we wanted it to go two, 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 we go right? Same thing. You're just adding the inward. So you can still do same exact thing, okay? It's just I'm kind of changing the pitch with it, and right, and that's how I was doing earlier in the example of this video. That's how I think I went like or something like that, but I was going right. That's just the and then but yeah, that's the video for today, guys. If you guys liked it, please give a like and subscribe. It helps my channel a ton. If you already did like and subscribe, well then thank you. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. If you need help with this whistle, leave a comment down below. If you guys want to hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, all that good stuff. If you want to join the World of Beatbox Discord server and show me on there, whatever you guys want to do, check out the description of this video. And there's a thing, it says like LinkedIn or Linktree/Kindo Beats. Check that out, and it has everything and anything Kindo. Also, if you could, we're getting really close to tutorial number 50, and I kind of feel like we should do something kind of big for the big 50. I just don't know what specific sound we should do. So if you guys have any ideas or maybe just an idea in general for the 50th tutorial, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Hit me up on Instagram. Send me a message with your ideas. That'd be awesome. Because I want to do something big. I've just kind of been stuck lately. I'm like, how do you make a tutorial big? And I've already come out with the Kindo roll, so it's not like I can be like, yeah, we got I just don't know what to do for the big 50. So let me know what you guys want to see. It would help me out a ton. Hopefully I've been helping you guys out a ton with these tutorials, and I will see you for the next video. Did this tutorial help? Leave a comment and let me know. I love to see feedback from you guys so I can see what's working and what needs more work for the tutorials. Thank you to Mac for providing the sweet music you heard in this video. Click the link in the description below to check out more of his music and give him a follow on Instagram. Massive shout out to CTB for creating my logo. From the Kindo logo, the human beatbox logo, and more. CTB has created a ton of popular logos you guys see in the beatbox scene today. If you need your own custom logo, be sure to find CTB on his social medias. I put them in the description below. And while you're down there checking the description below, be sure to find me on all of my social media, from Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, everything. I'm on it all. You can find them in the description below. I recently just started doing Friday live streams on Instagram and Saturday live streams on YouTube as well, so be sure to find my social medias and keep up to date with everything. Have you heard of the World of Beatbox? It's my Discord server where we throw weekly jams and game nights. Once a month on the server I throw a workshop as well where I teach you some of my best tips, tricks, and advice with beatbox. I'll answer all of your guys' questions, and then we have a big jam after the workshop. I left a link for you guys in the description below. Check it out. I hope to see you guys on the server soon. Head on over to my Patreon for a ton of exclusive Kindo content, from monthly lessons to behind the scene footage, bloopers, exclusive tutorials, Kindo merch, and more. There's so much happening on my Patreon. Check it out in the description below. Do you need a specific type of beatbox? Maybe you need a custom beat, or even want a personal Kindo shoutout? From beatboxing in movie scenes, to commercials, to even beatboxing for the Santa app on Alexa, I've literally done it all. Find me on FIVERR so we can discuss more on what specifics you're looking for or what you need. Link in the description below. And last but not least, thank you for watching. Please give a like and subscribe as it helps my channel a ton. I upload 2 or more videos for you guys every single week, and I hope you guys have been enjoying the content lately. Thank you again, and have yourself a blessed day.